There is one word absolutely tanking your chances of booking an outbound sales meeting. That word is I. But also me, my, mine, ours, we, us. Pretty much all the stuff about you, your company, and your product. You see, the biggest problem with most teams' outbound sales business development approach isn't the delivery. Of course, the length, vocabulary, grammar, and formatting of your cold emails is important. And the tone, pacing, and volume of your cold calls is definitely having an effect. But what's far more important than all of that is the messaging. And frankly, most sales teams' messaging sucks. It's round time with Willie Ken. Alright. Before you get all defensive with me, let me explain myself a little bit. The natural instinct for most people when they're told to sell something is to talk about the thing they're being asked to sell. They talk about its features, its benefits, what makes it unique, what makes it valuable, and how all the existing customers and reviews are overjoyed with the product. You get the point. You've probably seen the sell me this pen thing from Wolf of Wall Street.
Sell me this pen.
It's a amazing pen. For professionals.
Even though that everyone's seen that film, they still have a tendency to try and make the thing that they're selling sound interesting, helpful, or useful to the person they're trying to sell it to. So you might be thinking, okay, well, in the film, he says, let me sell this pen, and then he says, write down your name. He creates a need. Even when you stop talking about your product and instead focus on the outcomes, the positive returns that people will see from your product, it still doesn't land. This helps you do this faster. It helps you do this better. It helps you make more money from this. They don't give a fuck. The people we're selling to are busy. They have 999 other things to worry about that are not your thing. Everyone's promising that they can make their lives better. And in their mind, you're the most biased person who could be telling them this. You're a salesperson. It is your job to sell the product. Even if what you're saying is true, you have a motive to lie or make it sound better than it is. So they just tune it out. In a buyer's mind, your email or cold call pitch or LinkedIn DM promising to be able to 10x their income or revenue has about as much credibility as an ad trying to sell penis enlargement pills that promise to double the size of their cock. It's noise, it's a distraction, it's advertising. In short, trying to pitch someone on the fact that your product will make their lives better just isn't gonna work, especially not in 2023 where budgets are tight and people are afraid of spending money because the risk could cost them their job if they make the wrong decision. So if that doesn't work, what does? Well, instead of talking about yourself, your product, your company, instead focus on the customer themselves and the challenges they may be facing without your product. Highlight a big, bad thing that's either happening or could happen if they continue doing things the way they are today without a solution. The cumulative prospect theory presented by Kahneman and Tversky in 1979 suggests that people are up to twice as likely to take action to avoid a loss than take action to obtain a gain. In other words, people are more motivated by not losing as they are winning. For example, one study done by the University of Pennsylvania in 2016 gave 281 adults suffering from obesity the goal of walking 7,000 steps a day for 3 months. They broke out the 281 participants into 4 smaller groups. The first group of around 70 people were given a gain incentive. For each day they hit their goal of 7,000 steps, they were given $1.40. The second group of people were given a lottery incentive. Each day they hit their goal, they had a chance to win $1.40. The third group were given a loss incentive. At the start of the month, they were each given $42. And then each day they didn't hit their goal of 7,000 steps, they had $1.40 taken back from them. And the fourth and final group was a control group that were given no incentives at all. As you might expect, the group that had no incentive hit their goal the least. But the real kicker is that the group that was given the loss incentive, on average, hit their goal 50% more than the lottery and gain incentive groups. This isn't that surprising. You've probably experienced similar emotions in your life without recognizing it. I'll give you a really common example of this. Pay me $500 and in the future, I could give you $5,000 back. Or pay me $500 and in the future, I might prevent you from losing $5,000. The first one is gambling, or maybe it could be looked at as an investment. The second one is just insurance. Pretty much everyone pays for insurance, right? But only the super wealthy and gambling addicts have money to be blowing on roulette tables and the stock market. So knowing that people are going to be much more likely to take action to avoid loss, you can use that in your messaging. How? Well, what is the loss? What happens to people if they don't have a solution like yours in place? Instead of talking about the premium packaging that customers love, that is the safest in the market, you could talk about the cost, the pain point of orders being damaged during shipping and having to be refunded. Instead of selling the stunning, eye-catching, beautiful, expert web design, You could talk about ad spend being wasted because the website conversions are low. Instead of selling the AI-powered cold email assistant powered by over 120 million emails that helps you write emails better and faster, you could talk about the pain point of low reply rates causing a rep to miss quota. Okay, that last one was lavender. If you're interested in writing less crappy emails with these messaging tips in mind, click the link in the description below to download and try out our tool for free. So anyway, if you'll reach out to people cold and you want the messaging to resonate with them, even if they're not looking to buy a product like yours, you need to highlight a pain point that they might not be thinking about or might not be addressing yet by asking questions or talking about what other people like them have experienced. And only then can you talk about how people might be using your solution to help solve that pain point. Because if there is no pain point, if there is no problem, they have no reason to care. If you enjoyed this video, please do smash that like, subscribe, leave a comment, let us know what you'd like to see next. Most of the people who watch our channel are not subscribed, and they're going to find me if we don't get more subscribers. So save Will. See you next time.